Hi, I'm Chris from Tom's Outdoors, and today I'm going to have a chat about Fjallraven pants. Now, it's something that I love personally, use them all the time. I'm wearing a pair right now. So we get a lot of questions in our store about the different types of Fjallraven pants. I'm going to give you a quick run through of 3 different versions today, what the main differences are, and why I think these are some of the best bush pants for Australian conditions. I'm going to start with the Vidda Pro Vented. Now these are the trousers that I've got on. They're very similar to the standard Vidda Pros, but they've got a thigh zip. So that allows you to get a bit of air into the leg. Great for the warmer weather. If you're really getting warm uphill, you can let a little bit of air in. Now because of that side vent, they've actually moved the pockets around onto the thigh a little bit more than the standard Vidda Pros, and they've moved this knife pocket around to here. So this is the Vidda Pro Vented, very similar to the standard Vidda Pro. So here I have a standard pair of Vidda Pro pants, okay? So you see the pockets are a little bit further around the side than the Vented. They're missing that thigh vent. All in all, really great trouser, very similar to the Vidda Pro Vented. They're almost the same, it's just the thigh zip that's the main difference. Now, one of the questions we get asked a lot in store is what is the difference between a Vidda Pro and a Barents Pro? Now, I've got the Barents Pro here in my hand. Now, the main difference isn't the pockets, it isn't the material. The pant, in that regard, is virtually identical. The difference is down here at the bottom. The Barents Pro comes in a raw leg length. Okay, so that means that unless you've got a really long pair of legs, you're going to need to take these pants up and you're going to need to customize it. Now, because they've got a raw leg length, they also miss out on the little bit of adjustment that's on the bottom of the leg on the Vidda Pros and the little clip to attach it to your laces. Other than that, these pants are identical. So if you want a pair of trousers that you got really long legs or you want to really customize the leg length, then you go for the Barents Pro. If not, the Vidda Pros are a great choice. The great thing about all 3 pairs of these trousers is they're all made out of the G1000. Now, G1000 is a really cool material, and I'll give you a bit of a run through with the wax. Now, the great thing about these Fjallraven trousers that use the G1000 material is that you can use the Greenland wax to fully customize your trouser. It's really simple to apply, just rub it onto the material, melt it in with a hairdryer or an iron. What I do is over the summer months, I give them a wash. You wash them above 40 degrees in the washing machine and you wash all the wax out. I've then got a lightweight and breathable pair of trousers that are really durable for Australian bush conditions, but they're not too hot. In actual fact, they're not hotter than a pair of jeans. Great thing about the wax is how you vary its application and effectively modify your trouser for a given condition. So if you know you're going to be in somewhere that's wet, you can wax them right up. If you know you're going to be doing a lot of work on your knees, you can apply more on the knees and give you more of that water resistance that you need in those key areas. Okay, so we're going to do a real world test right now. We're going to hit them with the hose. Okay, it's not really real world, but it's a bit of fun either way. What it's going to show you is really how the straight out of the packet Repel Water. So we're going to give them a bit of a hit. Maybe. All right. As you can see, it beads straight off. Okay, started to get a little bit wet on the pocket here, but these will dry in no time. They dry quick. They repel water. I'm not cold and wet. Hose isn't really an appropriate test, but if you're out in the bush, you know what's going to happen.